You just fire away. I'll be able to answer the questions.
Great. And I guess look at me, not the camera. I guess.
Yeah, because that light's killing me right now.
Yeah. All right. Actually, I want to see if I'm sitting down here and you're looking at me.
Is that all right?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm too low, but just kind of like look at this thing right here.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
All right. Or a little bit lower, a little bit lower. Yeah, try to keep that position. That'd be
Okay.
great. Can you tell me about the men's lacrosse event that's going to be happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow's our annual Lax for Leukemia. This is the third year of this event. I think to date we've raised in the first 2 years almost $30,000 for the local leukemia society. It's in honor of Alex Nees, one of our players who was struck with leukemia 3 years ago, but has made his way back into the lineup, and we're excited he's back with us. But in his honor, we started this 3 seasons ago, and this will be the third one. We've been selling T-shirts on campus all week. We got a silent auction on the day of the game, and we also have the Leukemia Society there for educational purposes on the game at the game on Saturday.
Wow, sounds very interesting. Could you tell me more about the events that'll be going on, like details of the silent auction?
Well, the silent auction is headed up by Alex's mom, Mo Neves, and she's orchestrated through some local vendors and people over on her side of the bridge, and a lot of parents that have rallied around the event to put together different kinds of baskets and different types of donations, anywhere from 2 rounds at Congressional Golf Course, which is one of the greatest places to play in the United States, to a week in a condo in Orlando, to just miscellaneous golf things and other bread baskets full of goodies that she's put together for the silent auction. I think she has 25 in all at this point. It's a chance to get some great things, donate to a great cause, at the same time on Saturday, which will be right at the stadium.
Great, sounds good. And the T-shirts. What do they have printed on them? What is these T-shirts? They're orange on them.
They have white. They have orange writing on them. They're white T-shirts, and they have a little tribute to lacrosse and Lex for leukemia, and a tribute to Alex. And they've been sold on campus through the week and in the cafeterias through lunch and dinner. We're also selling some T-shirts at a local high school and a club lacrosse thing down in Berlin on Sunday. But right now we're pretty close. We're on our last batch, and we're going to be close to almost selling 1,000 T-shirts.
Wow. And I guess the funds that are being raised, they're being donated to the leukemia research. Any type
Yeah,
of
Leukemia Society, and they'll use it for research and other types of things to hopefully to find a remedy and a solution to this disease, and in Alex's behalf.
Great. And Alex will be playing in the game.
Alex will be suiting up on Sunday. He's a midfielder for us. He's a sophomore eligibility, and he's back at full strength.
Okay. Anything else that's gonna make this game tomorrow unique or than?
Well, there's a lot of other things happening tomorrow too, besides us being lax for leukemia. Number one, it's Senior Day. It's our last regularly scheduled regular season home game at 11 o'clock in the morning in front of Simon the Seagull in front of a Henson Science Hall. The seniors will get their portraits with their parents that we put together, and then they'll be honored right before the game, the seniors and their parents. It's also a huge conference game as we move forward and trying to capture the conference championship, what leads to an NCAA bid. This is a big game against a team who's been ranked for the first time, Mary Washington, at 16th in the country. So it's a battle. There's a lot on the line tomorrow, a lot happening, and we're excited and looking forward to tomorrow's events.
Oh, definitely. I'm looking forward to it myself. Is there anything else you could share with me regarding Alex, the fundraising, the game itself tomorrow, or everything that's going to be basically happening tomorrow? Anything that I...
Well, I guess there's a unique story about Alex. His number is number 6, and number 6, if you know anything about Seagull aura or tradition in lacrosse, 6 has been worn by some of the greatest players to ever play here. starting back with Jake Berge, who was a first-team All-American in the mid-'90s, and then his brother, who was after him, was a first-team All-American. And in the number 6, it was in honor of their dad, Bill Berge, because he wore number 66 and was an All-Pro linebacker for the Philadelphia Eagles. And that's how the boys wanted to wear number 6. And then after those two wore it, there was another Philadelphia kid named Jeff Biggis, who was a great player here. He was a 4-year starter on defense, and he was a 3-time first-team All-American. And then after Jeff graduated, number 6 was then handed down to Kyler Berkman, my son, who indeed took it to a whole nother level in that he was a 3-time first-team All-American, and he's the only player in the history of our program to ever be named a 3-time National Midfielder of the Year, and he was also a National Player of the Year. And Alex came in after Kyler graduated, and usually 6 goes to the next aspiring great player here. And when Alex was coming from his club team Mad Lax in Northern Virginia, we thought that he was going to be that next great All-American player because he had all the skills and he had all the talent. Had a great freshman year, played on the second midfield line. You could see him getting better each and every day. And he had a little leg injury, swelled up a little bit, and thought it was just a little groin, a little pull in his leg or something, and was swelling up for a number of days, and finally went to the hospital and got some blood work done, and next thing you know, boom, you got leukemia. You just can't believe it. You thought you just got injured out in fall ball, and from there he's been through a long battle. One that I can't even imagine, some of the things that he has been through, to the point, I remember one time going to see him in the hospital, and his body wasn't digesting fluid, and I think he weighed 220 pounds, and he was blowing up. And I saw him at that time, and I wondered when I left the hospital that day if I'd ever see him again. He was in such bad shape. And then his body, they got the body fluid out of his body, and the next thing you know, he weighed 130 pounds. Just crazy things because of the treatments and the chemo and all that other stuff. But he's endured it all. He's got his weight back up to 170. His strength test that he took this year were better than he was when he was at full strength before, so he's regained his strength. His skills are getting better each day. He's still a step slow from where he was before, but he's pretty close right now, and he's continuing to improve and work hard. It's just a real success story, and he's in remission right now. And knock on wood, hopefully he'll continue to improve and keep getting better and better each and every day.
Okay, see, wow. So Alex he's still in recovery, so he's playing, but he's still recovering?
He's recovered as far as right now he's in remission.
Okay.
He's had several tests, and he's passed those big hurdles, which is, I guess, obviously very difficult when you have any type of cancer that, the next time up you get a treatment and you find out that you're in remission and there's no cells. That, that's the most exciting thing that a person could ever hear. So, he's at that stage, and, he's out there battling every day for 2 hours in practice and, working in the weight room and, trying to find his niche back, with the team and recover to where he was before the injury.
Wow. And definitely wish him all the best of luck and success to that. Alex Jones, so it seems like I think we covered pretty much everything. I don't want to get too well. I think I probably should do it.
Okay.
Thanks a lot for your time. Oh, if I could just get some B-roll footage before I leave,
you can shoot the rings, whatever you want to do. All right, bud.
Yeah, some zoom ins.
All right, there you go.
Thank you so much.